First and foremost, I think that what we saw at the end of the meeting with the resolution, and I don't know if it's 16 or 17, because it was 16 last month. You guys didn't take action on it. It was tabled, it was pulled off. And then this month, it was apparently filed without the council's approval, and it was renumbered. So I don't understand why that's happened. So maybe we can look into that as well. But I think time after time, we see things like this happening, and it is very frustrating. Cameron's right. It is extremely frustrating. It's not this hard. It shouldn't be as hard as it's being made. This budget process has been probably one of the more painful processes in the last several years. I want to read a quick the end of the statement from a mayor's email from 9/24. The mayor of Muncie said, and I quote, "I was never asked to be at the finance committee meeting." He said meeting, I'm saying finance, on 9/23. "So I was surprised my absence was such a big deal. Had I been asked to attend, I would have been there and answered questions as well." Mr. Mayor, I know you're not here because our voice doesn't matter, but let me be the first to invite you to every public meeting from here until the end of your term. You don't need an invitation to come and answer questions. It's not that difficult. You guys need to demand that he be here. I understand he can do what he wants, but if you do that, it puts him on the spot. That takes me to the next statement. During the finance committee process, you guys multiple times would ask members of the controller's office for information. And I hear the members of the controller's office say this in other meetings, Board of Works meetings, redevelopment commission meetings. They're asked questions that they know they're coming into the meeting, and they say, well, shucks, if only we knew that this was going to come up, we could have answered this. We left it upstairs. Recess the meeting for 5 minutes. Don't say, well, we'll give you till Friday to get it. Say, we'll take a 5-minute recess. We're on the first floor of City Hall. They're on the third floor. Tell them to run up the stairs or in the elevator and get what they need. Moreover, we all remember in school where they would say, come prepared. If you're walking into a finance committee meeting and you're the administration and you've prepared the budget, makes sense to me that they would want that budget passed. So to say, well, we provided you everything, and that everything is a graph on a half of a printer paper, it floors me, because we're still having an issue where the administration's saying they provided you everything you need to know about the insurance. If the Muncie mayor is making the change for the insurance based off that one graph, we shouldn't be making the change. That's not enough information. And when they say, can I ask you a question? Are we self-insured or not self-insured? Can anyone answer that?
We can't.
In the past, we've been self-insured, but I don't know now.
Okay. I'll send an email to the controller. And that brings me to my last point. I thought very long and hard about saying this, but I've got more comments to make about this, but I want to speak it. I want the mayor and the controllers to be here when I talk about this. So I guess I'll wait until you guys talk about it during the special meeting, during the budget, and I'll come up at that time and speak this so they can hear it, because I want them to be present. But this last thing I want to talk to you guys, and it's about them, and it's about a lot of you, okay? And I mean no disrespect when I say this, but I'm just telling the truth, okay? Councilor Powell and I are not the greatest of friends, okay? It's pretty well stood that we have animosity between us, okay? Every time since she's been back in this seat, she has answered every email that I have sent her. I email every single one of you, and not a damn one of you can hardly ever respond. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Jerry, I've known you for a long time. You've never sent me an email. I don't know what the deal is. If you can't email, you shouldn't be there, okay? Rose Selvey emails, all right? I don't know that I've received an email, 2 or 3 from Councilor Gullion, 1 or 2 from McIntosh, and maybe 1 from Basham. Maybe, I don't know. But if you guys can't email, you're in the wrong seats. It's 2025. It doesn't matter if you like me or not. If I can ask Nora Powell a question and she can respond, you should be ashamed of yourselves because you cannot. Okay, I just want to be clear. And that goes for the mayor, that goes for the controller, that goes for everybody that is an elected or appointed public servant. So we just have to be clear about this. This is not rocket science. We don't have to be best friends, but you have a job to do. And if you're not doing it, you shouldn't be in these seats. Okay, that's it.